Hey guys, Cass here. I know this isn't optimal lighting, but I have still yet to find my optimal lighting. Everything washes me out. But I have a pretty big elf haul for you guys. This is spread out between a couple of CVS and Target visits, as well as an order placed online. So I guess I'll start off with the makeup because I got a lot of brushes and it's gonna take a while. So we'll start off with something actually that did not go right with my order, and that is the e.l.f. Day to Night lipsticks. It comes in a tube like this. It's typically got like a darker shade that's supposed to be the night shade and a lighter shade that's supposed to be the day shade. I got it in the Best Berries, and you know, in all honesty, I'm kind of disappointed with the size, but this color looks like it'd be really workable. And then this side, it's in the cap. So I already talked to Elf, I already got a refund for it, but it was really disappointing because this was actually the reason I placed an order on the Elf website, was to try this out because that just kind of caught my eye. I mean, there was other things I wanted to try, but that was kind of the big thing that drew me in, so a little disappointed in that. Next we have something that's been in their line for a little while now. This isn't new, not really new, I don't think. I think they've had this for a couple of years. This is the Flawless Finish Foundation. Unfortunately, I got it in a shade too dark. So I'm actually going to go by my local Target and see about exchanging it for a lighter shade. We'll see how that works out. But I did try, I did dispense a pump. It does have a pump, which is very nice. And it seems like a pretty nice foundation. So next, also foundation wise, I got the e.l.f. BB cream. This is in the shade beige. This was in the shade caramel, I believe. Yeah, caramel. This is a perfect shade match for me. Like, I tried it on the back of my hand and it just kind of blended in with the skin. Like, guys, that pretty much blends in with my skin, and I was super excited. I have not tried it on my face yet, but I'm looking forward to it because I don't always... Over here, camera, stop being so annoying. There we go. I don't always need a super heavy coverage foundation, but sometimes I do want to just kind of even out things. Next, I bought something that seems to be a cult favorite, and that is the makeup remover pen, which I just realized is busted. I'm gonna have to talk to them about that too. It's busted at the very end, and this isn't a super expensive product. I think it's $3, and I believe it's still usable. No, this is completely dried out. Oh, guys, I'm so disappointed in this. But yeah, I wanted to try this out. I don't think they sell it in stores. If they do, they don't sell it at the stores near me, so I decided to order it online, and yeah, that is completely dried out. Okay, another disappointing product in my order. I'm not sure what that's doing over there. I've had that for a while. Anyways, I bought a single blush. This is their studio blush. This has been in the line for several years now, I know, but I finally got around to grabbing it. This is the single blush in the shade Blushing Rose. And if I can get the plastic off, it doesn't want to come off. It's just a gorgeous mauve-y shade with like a gold shimmer that is just so pretty. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am to wear this. It's kind of sheared out. I apologize for the scratches. I have an evil cat. So that's been kind of my story lately. She is really, really evil. She ends up scratching me all over. Like, I've had scratches on my legs and everything, and it's just not fun. It's not just me she attacks either, so I don't know. Next thing I bought is for, you know, when I finally go down and get my brows done, which should hopefully be this week. And is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. It looks like so. It's $2. I got mine at Target. It's got a spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other. I got it in the shade neutral brown, which is a slightly darker brown shade, but it didn't seem to be pulling red, which is something I wanted to stray away from. And I didn't want black because it was just too dark. So there's that. I got another lip product, and I'm not so sure how I feel about this just yet, but this is the Touch of Nude from their Beautifully Bare line. I do like the way their lipsticks look. These lipsticks look, but this is a very gray tone shade, and I just don't know how I feel about it on me. It's gorgeous, it really is. I just feel like it kind of washes out my face a little bit. It may be different when I have a full face of makeup on, because I did just kind of try this on as soon as I got home today, but we'll see. I'll have to play around with it. It is a nice lipstick, and it does feel very comfortable on the lips. I got some palettes. This was my other big reason for going on the e.l.f. website and ordering. I'm gonna be honest. This was bought because they were doing a promotion that if you bought something from the Beautifully Bare line, your shipping was free. And so I was like, okay, well, I wouldn't mind trying the lipstick. So that was kind of my reasoning for that. Plus I had a $10 off coupon. It was just a nice priced order, in all honesty. So moving on. The first palette I got, let's see, we'll do this one because this one is the one I'm super duper excited about. It is their cream blush palette in light. I am not getting good colors here. Oh my gosh. It is so much brighter in person, guys, I swear. And the colors are so much more vivid. They are very creamy feeling, and it is something I'm super excited to play around with because I love cream blushes. And just having a big e.l.f. Cream blush palette really makes me happy. I already own the two of the powder blush palettes, which here's one of them, kind of dirty looking. This is the light, I believe. No, this is dark. My bad. This is, yeah, that's definitely dark. But I really enjoy their powder blushes, so I wanted to try some of their cream blushes. Next I have the other thing I was super excited about, and that is the contour palette. I've been hearing people rave about this. You've got your two more highlighty shades, and then you've got your contour shade and your kind of more bronzy shade. And the powders on these are so incredibly soft. Like, oh my goodness. I am so looking forward to playing with this palette, so I know I keep saying I'm so excited, but I am really. And the last one I got is the illuminating palette. I do like how this one looks. I do like the different shades, even though they're not coming through. We've got like a creamy white shade, a kind of champagne shade, a more rosy shade, and then I want to say like a golden type shade. They're all coming through as the same color though. I apologize. But they are super pretty, and I have been really into highlights lately because, you know, I have to be into everything that everybody else is into. I believe that is it as far as makeup goes. Now I have a ton of makeup brushes to show you guys, so bear with me here. We'll start off with some face brushes. I got a couple of concealer brushes. All the brushes I got are from the Studio line. So I got two concealer brushes. The first is just their normal flat concealer brush. My issue with their brushes now is some of them do not have the names on them anymore, and that frustrates me to no end. But yeah, I got a flat concealer brush. Let's see if it'll focus. It won't because it doesn't like me. And then I got the Flawless Concealer Brush, which I'm actually really, really looking forward to. I'm actually even kind of thinking this may be good for highlighting as well. And it's just a really fluffy kind of dome-shaped brush. Very fluffy, very soft. I enjoy it. The next brush I got is the contouring brush, and it looks like so. It's a pinched brush, and it's so perfect for right here, and another product I'm super looking forward to. The look of it kind of reminds me, I'm trying to think of the brush I was looking at before, but it's perfect for right here, right there, just contouring in general. obviously, which is why it's called a contouring brush. The next one I got is a complexion brush, and it was just this giant floofy brush. I figured it would be really good with some of my translucent powders, like my Maybelline Master Fix. I've been looking for a bigger, kind of fluffier brush for that, and I'm hoping this works well. I grabbed 2 blush brushes because why not? I grabbed the normal, just kind of dome-shaped uh, eyeshadow blush brush, and then I grabbed one of my favorites, which I may end up going back and grabbing more because this is such a good multi-purpose brush. It is the angled blush brush. I use this for everything from blush to contour to highlighting. It just works so well. Almost done, guys, I promise. Another brush that I got is actually one that's going to be living in my purse soon and in my travel bag. And it is the, oh my gosh, I don't remember the name of this, but it's the retractable kabuki brush. And it just easily slides on. My only issue is it does slide really easily, so I don't know how that's going to fare in my purse because I always have a whole bunch of stuff in my purse. But I thought it would be great because I typically keep a powder in my purse. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to playing around with that a little bit. I did get one more face brush, and then I have a couple of eye brushes, and then I'm done. I got this big sucker here. This is a $10 brush from the e.l.f. Studio line, and this is called the Ultimate Kabuki brush. It comes, unlike the other ones come in packaging, you know, reminiscent of most e.l.f. brushes. This comes in a box. So did the Ultimate Kabuki brush, that came in a box as well. And this, or not the Ultimate Kabuki brush, the retractable Kabuki brush. I am in love with this brush already, and I haven't even used it, but it's so large. I'm really looking forward to using it for pretty much everything because I've heard it's a super good multi-purpose tool, and it's so soft. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. A couple of eye brushes. I'm not going to take these out. I actually have one over here I can show you, I think. Yeah, I got a couple of the eyeshadow C brushes, which this leads me to know that it's not just, you know, because they can't fit it on the label. These are both eyeshadow C brushes, and one of them has the name on it and the other doesn't. I don't know if you guys can really see that. Yeah, one has the name, the other doesn't. It just says e.l.f. But the eyeshadow C brush is just a kind of packing on shape shadow brush. Sorry, this one was just used yesterday, so it does have eyeshadow on it. 2 more brushes. I got one more for the actual eyeshadow area, and that is the contour brush. I think it's called the angled contour brush, and it's just this tiny little slanted brush, which I thought would be good for getting in the creases and whatnot. There are dogs barking outside my window at 12:19 in the morning. What is going on? And the last brush I got, once again, for once I start doing my brows again, is the Duo brush. This is the, oh, where's the packaging? The Eyebrow Duo brush. It's got the tiny little spoolie on one end and a little angled brow brush on the other end. So I'm really looking forward to playing with all this. Unfortunately, I am going to have to contact e.l.f. again because I just realized about the makeup pen, which is somewhat disappointing that 2 out of the maybe 7 or 8 things that I bought were not usable, so that's somewhat depressing to me. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope to be doing reviews on this stuff soon. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them below. I do believe I actually got a question recently asking where I like to shop online, and e.l.f. is one of the places I do like to shop online. I don't do a lot of shopping online. Typically when I do, it's off of Amazon, and I don't tend to buy too much makeup off of online. I tend to do a lot of my makeup shopping in store where I can see the colors, so I don't have mishaps like this where I buy a super dark shade that just does not match my skin tone. So Yeah, I hope that answered your question. And if you guys have any other questions, comments, requests, leave them below, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.